Hello everyone, and welcome. Welcome to more Dune Awakening. It is time to continue our journey as Bene Gesserit on Arrakis. Finding the Fremen, awakening the sleeper. Alex in the chat on YouTube, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome. So we have got some stuff to do here. I'm going to jump right into it today. We're going to get started because I have been at work all day, so I want to get this going. So we got to talk to Xantara and escape the enclosure. That's our job. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully audio levels are okay. Somebody will let me know, I'm sure, if they're not. I hope. So, inventory, right now we're just rocking the scavenger suit. Oh, I need to deposit the old suit. Storage, there it is. I was like, I know I have storage around here. Well, I can't deposit all of it, so we'll just deposit some of it. I could make another storage container, I guess. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Yeah, I've got enough. So we'll just place that right there. I don't have the big ones unlocked yet. Oh, that was silly. I escaped out of it before I actually made it. Alrighty. Makeshift pants, makeshift jacket, salvaged metal, hood. We can actually put all of these components in here. We won't need them where we're going. The plant fiber we'll hold on to because I can make bandages on the fly. Speaking of which, I think I have 10 currently. Yeah, that should be enough to get us started at least. That'll be enough to get us started. Alright, now we go. Climb to high ground and fire a survey probe. Okay, that's our mission. Alright, so we can fire the survey probe and get that accomplished. So we'll climb. I don't know if this is going to be high enough, but we'll find out. Oh god. No, don't fall. Do not fall. Falling is bad. Let's hang out in the shade. Nope, that's not enough shade. This says we're sheltered, but we're still taking sun damage. But we'll just climb. We'll just climb and get up out of the sun. The evil, evil sun. This is so much a representation of what it feels like right now. Well, outside, actually, it doesn't feel that bad, like, right now. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be storming soon. So it's not... Oh, it is raining now. Okay. My wife just let me know. Oh, God. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No. Okay. This is... I swear to God, this never happens. Okay. Well, unstuck. Well, that did not help. Oh, great. And I'm getting sun exposure. Oh, no. It's not. Oh, no. All right, let's see. Can we do anything? Nope. Okay, well, we're going to go back to the main menu. We got fully stuck there. Fully stuck. Hopefully it will put us in a better spot when we come back in. That was the first time that's happened. The unstuck didn't work. But hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're all enjoying these Dune videos. I know I am. So, yeah, I really hope that oh, the Battle Eye service is not working. Oh my god. Don't do this to me. Not today. Oh, Battle Eye. So many problems. All right, let's see. Let's see. We might be playing Dune. Might have to play something else. If you are playing this game, are you playing it as like siding with the Atreides or the Harkonnen? I wonder. It feels like a lot of people are going Atreides, not Harkonnen. Just based on what I've been seeing, like on social media and stuff, looks like a lot of people are going Atreides, which is great. But I feel like the Harkonnens, they need some love too. Otherwise, when they introduce the new faction, I feel like everybody's going to gravitate towards that because they're tired of playing as the Atreides and don't want to play as the Harkonnen. I don't know though. Could be wrong. Oh my god. Okay. At least it put me like not like right back in the exact same spot. Okay, we're gonna not do that. We're gonna get into the shade. There we go. Get a little shelter. And then we're gonna try this the smarter way. By not trying to climb up a sheer rock face with an overhang. Because that was counterproductive. Yeah, we'll go up here, and then... Yeah, here we go. I don't know if this is going to be high enough, though. Can you take me higher? 7. Okay. Oh, yep, okay. That was high enough, good. So now we get to see some of the map opened up for us. Heck yeah. So we complete in 10. Well.
Very good.
Oh, there, okay. I was going to say. Woo! Hey, John, how's it going?
Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn
rocky ground to rocky ground. You got it.
Before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Paradox, how are you? Just got to work. Fed chips crickets for the first time. What? I don't understand what you mean by that, but I'm hoping that's a good thing. Fed chip 8. Oh, fed chip. Okay, the turtle. It's like, what? Fed chip some crickets. Nice. Did he enjoy them? I hope so. I wouldn't, but I hope the turtle did. I was trying to make a short description of every class in PF2 and got tired at 40%. I don't blame you. There are a lot of classes. Where we need to go? We need to go. Where do we need to go? Hold on. Griffin's Reach trade post. I will send you one of the more stupid parts. Okay. Bring it. Okay, so we need to go here. Never had them before, so it was cool to see him go after him the way he did. Nice. Love that. Those of you who don't know, Chip is the name of John's turtle. He named him after me, which I'm very, very proud of. He swam super fast around to catch him. Nice. I'm glad. I'm really glad he liked him. That makes me happy. Oh, God. That did not make me happy. Almost died. Actually, I don't think that fall damage would have killed me, but it would have hurt. It would have hurt a lot. All right, we got to go across the water, or across the sand. He's a hardbody also, if you think about it, because the shell and all. Yes, he is indeed a hardbody as well. I love that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Whee! Sprint, sprint, sprint. Haha. Got him. Let's get out of the sun. Sent it. Awesome. I will take a look at it here in a moment. Oh, there's another one. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, we have our syringe. I'm gonna steal your blood, and I'm gonna drink it. Little vampirism, little light vampirism. Never hurt anyone, right? Did I not? Okay. I thought there were two of them, but I think I just didn't kill the first one. Smart. Smart am I? I am smart. Yeah, Paradox and John, I'm very much looking forward to getting our Pathfinder game started. It's gonna be a blast. Nuker! Light vampirism. I thought it was blood they needed, not photons. Well, some vampires might need photons. You don't know. You don't know all the vampires. How's it going, buddy? I hope that you are recovering from your busy work time. Sprint. Fastest fuck, boy. Oh, just fine. I'm not gonna lie, it seems like a lot of stuff and it's scaring me. I would say don't let it scare you, but that's stupid of me to say. What I will say is that it's not nearly as daunting as it appears on paper. Okay? Like, it looks like a lot, it sounds like a lot, but once we actually get started and get into it, I think you'll catch on pretty quick. You play video games, so that gives you a leg up, honestly, in like getting started with it. Yeah, Nuker's right. It'll become easier to grasp as we start to play, and even before then, like even during character creation, it'll start to make more sense. So, do we play on PC? Yes, we will be using a virtual tabletop. It's called Foundry VTT. I put a little bit of a description of Foundry in the document that I linked in the Discord, so you can take a look at that. You don't have to download anything. It's all through a browser. So, yeah. Read that. Just making sure. Yep. No worries. Plus, there's a free app you can download called Path Builder. I'm suggesting for now not to download Path Builder yet until we actually have a chance to like discuss things. Because again, you could very easily get overwhelmed. I do have some pre-made character sheets that you could look at if you want, but again, I would hesitate to do that until we've had a chance to actually talk and like I can walk you through what each thing means. Because if you just look at the character sheet, it's gonna be like, that's too much stuff. But again, it becomes a lot easier. Looking for being the AP student, it's all good. You and Paradox are our ringers. Mrs. Hardbody and John are our absolute beginners. And here's the thing, John. Like, I am also still learning Pathfinder. Like, I haven't had a chance to play it a ton. And same with Nuker. So, like, we're going to be learning things right along with you. Do we essentially build a character like in Scum? Kind of. Yeah, actually, that's a really good way to think about it. Like, the attributes that you put in Scum is going to be... It's going to be similar. You have like 12 plus skills on your character sheet. You will use 3. Yeah, pretty much. The goal is for you to use all 12 or however many of your skills. But eventually, yeah, everybody kind of settles into a predefined, or not predefined, a defined role. And like kind of just goes from there. So you have, generally speaking, like in any classic RPG, you have, you know, your party tank, you know, the person who takes all the damage and is the front line. You have your damage dealer. You have your healer. and then you have your range / magic, or alternatively, and the beautiful thing about Pathfinder is you can make four players can make 4 fighters as their like main class, but the way you build them and the way you allocate your level up points, we'll call them for now. I don't want to get too much into jargon. You can make 4 very different fighters. So like, even if you choose something at the beginning that you're like, not really vibing with that, and kind of want to do something else, you absolutely can. And I run my games in such a way that no one is ever locked into their starting stuff. Like I like to make it to where it's essentially a lemon law, kind of like for cars, where if you pick something and later within reason, you're like, I never use that, or that's not working the way I wanted it to, swap it out. It's fine. It does not bother me as long as it's within the rules. It doesn't bother me. I don't make people retrain according to the rules starting out. Once we learn the rules a little bit better, then we can. But if you're not having a lot of fun, you can swap. Exactly.
Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life
I was itchy.
complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you.
All right, so we'll take that,
Civilized men are not to be
and we can
trusted.
deliver 40 copper. Okay, so we don't have all of the copper that we need. So real quick, do I pick one of my Gobos, Fumbus, or Slippers, or should I bring in my boy Thrakis? I mean, that is entirely up to you. That'll be... Those are all very different characters, so... yeah. Experienced players can build their characters like in Dark Souls, where when you blend your class so much, it's hard to tell what the hell you are, or what is your role, but you're effective. Yes. Yeah, you can also definitely do that. A little more relaxed? Good. I'm glad. I want you to be relaxed about it. Okay.
No confidence.
This is our sword master. We're going to be taking sword lessons from him. I've definitely benefit from some of that hard-won experience.
Well,
Oh my.
A little respect with some good sense in the proportion. There's something here I can work with. But don't despair.
I want to learn from you.
Then listen closely. During the Battle of Arrakis, I was drugged and kept out of
Level 320 in Elden Ring. Kicked everyone's butt. Nice.
For the sake of my honor.
Ranged magic or a tank magic build guy from the front lines. So you might want to do... Well, no, I'm not going to get into what class you should play. Like, again, this will be a lot simpler once we get into a Discord call and, like, figure out what everyone wants to do.
Track them down. Kill them.
All right, so we got to go kill some people for this guy. That's fine. That's not really a... And now to have the inter-party dynamics. We're going to be an eclectic bunch. Yes. Yes, we are. But it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. We're all going to be learning together. It's going to be good. All right. I need the copper ore and the Hajra Leader John schematic, which I might be able to buy already. Let's see. A motley crew, if you will. I don't recognize you either, buddy. I'm about the prison transport in your escape. Doesn't believe us. These are simple. Pay up front. Don't cause trouble. Toss you into the storms. Good. Good. Sure. Whatever. I'm here to trade. Hajra Leader John Mark 1. Buy. Is this just Destiny with sand? In a way, but not quite. There's definitely more survival aspects in this game than Destiny, for sure. Also, I need some water, because otherwise I'm going to die of dehydration. I do not want to do that. I do not want to die. Oh, man. It's nice to be able to stream without coughing my damn head off constantly. Bronchitis is no fun, as you all probably already know. Or could have guessed. Ow. We can't drink this yet because we're not low enough on water. But told you the lube works. Thanks. I do appreciate the lube advice. Getting over that, is it still lingering? I am getting over it, but it is lingering a bit. Like today, I was definitely coughing a bit more than yesterday. But you know, we're making do. I just have to keep taking some medicine, and I constantly have cough drops in my mouth now. You know what else I got in my mouth? Stupid. All right, we'll go back up there and turn this in because we just got the 40 that we needed. Nice. And soon we'll get our little hover belt so we can actually move a little faster. And once we complete the soldier's training, then we can get the grappling hook. Dr. Shockey redeemed first. No one else did it. Do I need my own dice or does someone roll for everyone? It is entirely up to you whether you want to use virtual dice, like digital dice, or if you want physical dice. I don't mind if you want to use physical dice. I trust people. It's a game, so like I trust people not to lie about their rolls. The virtual tabletop that we'll be using has like virtual dice that you can use as well. So it's entirely up to you. All right. Yep. We've proven we can deliver. Huzzah. And now we'll take this contract.
That Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the great houses. But with the
you roll for your own character. How you do it, digitally or physically, is yours. Yes. Sorry, that answers the actual question. My apologies. We're going to track this. If I had my own, I'd have no clue on how to read them anyway. They're just dice. Some of them just have more sides. They have the numbers right there. Yeah, we'll show you all of that again. Like you're gonna be fine. Everybody starts out somewhere. All right, so we need to go here to the Alcyon. I wish I had my sand bike, but we'll get that soon enough. My goal, hopefully, by the end of today's stream, is to have our sand bike ready to go. I always thought the dice has a number and cool mystical symbols on them. No, they're just some of them do for different games, but for Pathfinder, it's just numbers 1 through 20. So there are a total of 7 dice, 6 different types. So you have your 4-sided die, which looks like a little pyramid usually. You have your standard 6-sided die, which like you use in like Yahtzee or gambling games mostly. And then you have your 8-sided die, which just 8 sides. 10, which there are 2 types of a 10-sided die, and that's where it gets a little bit confusing for people when I say there are 7 die but only 6 types. The 2 10s, one of them is your 10, 20, 30, 40. The other is your secondary numbers for rolling 1 to 100. So if you roll a 9 on one and a 2 on the other, then 92. Does that make sense? I hope so. You just have to know which one is your first number and which one is your second. But again, it's pretty easy to figure out as you see the dice. And then you have your D12, which is your 12-sided die. And then you have your D20, which is your 20-sided die, and that is the most iconic of the tabletop role-playing game dice, is the D20. That's the one most people will see and be like, oh, you're playing D&D. So. And Pathfinder began as an offshoot of D&D 3.5, so it is kind of like D&D, but the new Pathfinder rules, 2nd edition, are a pretty far cry rules-wise from Dungeons & Dragons. Very similar in terms of like tone and setting. It's all high fantasy, and you know, still party based storytelling, cooperative storytelling type thing, but different in a lot of ways. I had a set of cursed dice for ill-behaving players: D3, D5, D7, D9, D11, and D19. Ugh. Gross. That sounds awful. That's cruel. What is this sound? Oh, I think that's our... Is that our dishwasher making that noise? It's weird. Different but same. Different but still same, but very different. Yes, exactly. Shocky's got it. Exactly. It's so simple. Different but same but different, same, different, same, different. You understand? All right, we're gonna have to drink some dew. That good old Mountain Dew. As I stated in the document that I linked, like I know you were a little worried about like roleplay and stuff. This man doesn't watch movies, and it shows. Yeah. Oh, you're making a reference to something. Sorry. You ought to know by now. You ought to know by now. But like for role-playing is literally just be like my character does this. That's role-playing. That's it. That's literally all that it has to be. The interview? Nope. Is that the one with Seth Rogen and James Franco? Where they interview Kim Jong-un or Kim Jong-il or whatever? Because, yeah, that looked really dumb. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not a big Seth Rogen fan, honestly. Like, as far as his movies go. My experience role-playing for a first few times feels cringy, but then it gets really funny. Exactly. Embrace the cringe. That's the thing. You have to... Do not kill the cringe. Kill the part of you that cringes. That's my philosophy. Like, as long as you're having fun, you're doing it right. Well, and as long as you're not making, like, other people's fun not as fun. Oh my god. Okay. I hate when it does that. Really? Come on. Bro. Jeez. I've ever had so much trouble with a piece of copper. Played GTA RP. The people in that game were a mess. Yeah. Yeah, like, video game RP is a bit different, but I mean, it does have similarities. Ask Chip how long it took me to RP my first D&D character. It was a process. Yeah, it was. But, like, once you got into it, man. Fantastic. It's so much fun. And here's the thing, though. And this, I want to stress this a lot. Is some people try out role-playing games and discover that for whatever reason, and there are many of them, that it's not for them. And that's okay. It does happen. You, like, if you're not enjoying it, don't force it. Because then you'll just be miserable and you'll make everyone else around you miserable. And that's no fun. So, like, if you're not having fun, you got to tell me. That's our agreement. Because I might be able to fix it, or I might not. And then sometimes some groups just don't vibe with each other. Like, that happens too. You just gotta be willing to try. Is all. Good. Yes. Be honest. Bonk. Gotcha. Really? Stab me in the back, you jerk. Ah! And now you're shooting me in the back. Dishonorable. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your family. Dishonor on your cow. Oh, I'm critically injured. Or nor. Okay. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. Your mother was a hamster. And your father smelt of elderberries. That's a movie I know. Chip doesn't bite. He wants you to tell him things you're experiencing while playing. Yes, that is very true. I don't bite unless you ask for it. Even then, I might not. You got to earn that. Now, I had the moniker of the friendly DM for the longest time, and that was always my goal. I want to be friendly. I want people to be comfortable and happy and feel safe at my gaming tables. I want the players to feel safe. I want your characters to feel like they're constantly in danger. Even then, he might not. His teeth, yeah, right. Won't know how to do anything that's going to be overwhelming, that's all. That's normal. That is, honestly, very normal. We'll walk you through everything. Like I said, Mrs. Hardbody is, she's played a lot of D&D, but she has not played much Pathfinder at all. So, she's going to be pretty close to the same boat as you. I don't know if I can do LARPing. I have never tried LARPing. It looks like something that I would enjoy if I could be more physical. No, you got it right, LARPing. But with the way my body betrays me constantly, like, I feel like it would just be a miserable experience for me and anyone who was, like, on my team or whatever, in my party. Because I'm frail. I'm an old man, and I will fall apart the slightest provocation. Give me all that. I'll never be able to LARP my OCs. Most, if not all, are taller or smaller than me. Yeah. That's true. I'd need a medieval wheelchair. They have those in Pathfinder. They have like fantasy wheelchairs, basically. Alright. Let's get to our destination. We've picked up some good materials here, but we need to get going. Somewhat in LARPing, but mostly in sword fighting before I got an arrow in my knee. And then a second arrow in the other knee, and a few other arrows in the rest of the joints. Yeah. Oh, it is thundering. Alright, storm's here. If I suddenly cut off, you guys know why. Because, you know, I have said it before, our power likes to go out here just willy-nilly. You got married. Aw, rough. Oh, no. I keep forgetting I have a still suit on. Oh, my goodness. What a goober. What a goober I am. I have a still suit. I can drink water. Power goes out just like Chip's back. Yeah. I got off easy. I just have arthrosis. So, arthrosis is different than arthritis, I guess. What is arthrosis? Is that similar to arthritis? I have fibromyalgia, and that's annoying. I'm not familiar with arthrosis. All right, here we go. Ah! Die! It's when your joints want to become dust. Nice! That sounds fantastic. That sounds like so much fun. Honestly, that sounds absolutely horrible. I am sorry. Yeah, fibro's no picnic, but yeah, don't give Chip's body ideas. So scoliosis and my back hurts all day and night. Man, we're quite the team here. We've all got stuff going on, except for Nuker. Nuker, what have you got? Middle-aged men club. Yeah. Nuker's super healthy. At least physically. Start a group called the Crips. I believe that's been done. I believe there is already a group. Too much of a work ethic? I mean, yeah. Yeah, that tracks. They have a team color and everything. Yeah, exactly. I think they even have rivals. Haha! Nuker, same brain. Choo. Gotcha. I hear voices. In my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. No, it's my brain cell. And I'll keep it. The brain cell is mine for now. Ooh, we got a Kinjal. Let's go. I think we already have... Nope, we do not already have a Kinjal. Nice. Love that song? I do too. It's a good song. Haha! To be fair, John, I think some of Chip's crippledness definitely happened after birth. Yes. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Oh, the voice is cool. Kinjal. The Kinjal, yeah. Kinjal? Kinjal? Kinjalium leviosa. Oh. Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh, the music is so good. Kinjal is a dagger in Russian. Well, it's also a dagger in Dune. South Park reference. They had Jimmy and Timmy make a group called the Crips, and then join the real ones by accident. Man, I need to watch more South Park, obviously, because a lot of references I do not get. Of course, there's a lot of references just normally I don't get.
Lieutenant Lakers is down. The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where we'd be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Kytheria.
My God! Look at them all! It's horizon to horizon jet fighters out there!
Delay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing Trim badly. We're going to try to set her down.
I think I've
Our emergency transponder is
conquered
active.
everything through here.
Speed, everyone.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. Was that the Mechanicum? Or is that from something else? And they saw the dudes walk all sideways and pants sagging. Jimmy goes, wow, they really are crippled. Oh, South Park. I believe there's a bomb in here somewhere. Maybe not. I thought there was. Could be wrong. Mechanicum, 100%, yeah. Thought so. Thought it sounded familiar. Oh, there's the... It's just an exploding barrel. It's fine. Okay. That's how you do a gunfight, right? You just stand there and trade bullets back and forth. Pretty sure that's how you do it in the real world. Getting some good crafting materials. Is this where we get the Emperor's wings? I believe so. No, it is not. Did get some more good materials and a blueprint. What was the blueprint for? So we have the Hajra Leader John and Caliph's Drinker. Yes, oh yes. As long as you kill the other guy first, right? Yeah. An Adam Jensen treatment. I don't know what that is. You guys stop with the references I don't understand, which is pretty much all of them. All right, so we got to mine some more copper ore and deliver the Holtzman amplifier to the market. And we can drink this now, which we will. Dootin' 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 dootin'. Dootin' 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 dootin'. Main character of modern Deus Ex. He got most of his body replaced by cybernetics. Oh, God, that sounds fantastic. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Yeah, I would like to have parts of my body replaced by cybernetics, if that's possible, please. I would like that very much. The thunder is going wild out there. Alright, we got all of our copper ore. Nice. And by that, he means the whole thing. Yeah, exactly. My entire body replaced with cybernetics, except for my beautiful giant brain. I'll hold on to that. We need to go this way. Oh, I'm humming so much.
I see someone.
You see someone? Well, I see you. now you need to go to the ICU. Stupid. Just ridiculous. If I would end up with the body of my dreams, I think it would just be my brain connected to the fridge. Yeah. I think I'd want a motorcycle body. I love motorcycling. I'm not able to right now, and it makes me very sad. So I would definitely want to be able to just ride away forever and ever. I think that would be fun. But a fridge also would be nice. You'd never be too warm again. And that would be great. Get a trike. Expensive, but that is the plan. That is the plan. I just have to, get money to do it. Those trikes are expensive. But I do want one. And honestly, I would be good with either the Can-Am Spider version, where there's the two wheels in the front, or the the Harley version, where it's the two wheels in the back. I really don't care. Spider sucks. Don't do it. Oh. Why do they suck? I've not heard this. Get them automatic wheels that go down when you stop, like training wheels. Yes. I mean, honestly, that would fit my brand pretty much perfectly. I ended up on the wrong rock face. Imagine that. I'm legit curious now. What's wrong with Spider? I'm really nervous about that thunder knocking the freaking power out. Just feel like it's gonna happen. Oh no, I'm too high up. Since the wheels are in the front, when you turn on those, it throws you the opposite way. Isn't that something you would just learn to compensate for? Or are you saying that that's bad for your body after a while? Oh god. I was warned by the dealer when they gave me one to test drive. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I would have to test drive a couple of different things to figure out what was right for me. Because I need something that is not going to bother my sciatica. God, I'm such an old man. My sciatica. My sciatica. You get thrown off if you don't know what's happening. Gotcha. Well, yeah, that wouldn't be... I wouldn't want that. I would not want to get thrown off Oh, sweet Moses. Okay, that was a spice explosion. Oh, nope, that's the worm. Oh, my goodness. There it is. Shia Halud. The god of the desert. What a beautiful, big, wormy boy. Wormy. Let's recover our stamina. If you do get thrown off, at least it'd be the one certain thing in your life. Thanks. Thanks, Nuker. Man, brutal. I would certainly die. Hit something hard. I don't want to limp away from this. Whee! We're running up the rocks. Whoop, whoop. Running up the rocks. Whoop, whoop. You feel parched. Well, yeah. Deliver. Contact issuer. Okay. Good job. Woo, yay. There's still more you can do. Fremen made goods. Hello, Regal. Hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Alright, so now we gotta research Scavenger Rags, Carpop 38, and Kinjal. Which I believe we've already researched. Scavenger Rags. Yeah. Sleepy but chillin'. Nice. It's feels like it wants to storm. Or it is storming. It feels like it wants to storm harder. Words are difficult. Never mind. I don't know what I was initially trying to say, but it did not work. Whatever it was, I failed. Okay, so what we're actually going to do now is we're actually going to build a secondary base. And the reason is because I want to be right next to the anvil here. Oh god. Oh. Oh. Okay, I didn't die. I didn't die, but that was bad. Should not have done that. No, I should not have. So we're actually going to build a cozy little place where I can respawn and do my stuff from here. So I just got to figure out where exactly I want to build. So there are a couple places with other players there. Yeah, nobody knows what I'm trying to say when my brain just shuts off like that. It's just go with it. It's fine. It's fine. There are not a lot of resources like right in the immediate area, but I don't really need there to be. Because again, oh, nope, too close to another sub-thief. Okay, we can build right here. Brain be brainin' sometimes. Bane be bainin' is what I almost said. Good lord. So yeah, we're literally just going to build like a small place where we can just do some quick goods manufacturing. We're watching NASCAR. Interesting. I have not watched NASCAR in many, many years. They're making a left turn. Thank you so much, Regal. I love it. It's so cute. You're the only one who redeems that. Your dad is watching Cars Go too. Nice. Is he watching NASCAR or is he watching like Formula One or something? Those are the only two that I know of. Never really got into it. Yeah. Yeah, I grew up around it, but like my stepdad did not care about anything like that, and neither did my mother. So like I never. They are car. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. Are they like? Do they look kind of like normal car, or do they look like race car? Race car, like low to the ground, race car. Oh my goodness. I keep not being hydrated. You know what? They look like normal car. Okay, that would be NASCAR, most likely. We're just gonna run back. We're gonna run back to the other base. It's fine. We're gonna destroy what we've built. And we're just gonna go back to our other full-time base. He has races recorded to rewatch. That's dedication right there. That is some hella dedication. Always wanted to go to a NASCAR race, though. It looks fun. Yeah, I mean, more power to you. Oh, that's not mine. I'm like, why can't I destroy this? Oh, it's not mine. That would be why. Yeah, I've never been to a NASCAR race. So the only racing that I've ever been around that, like, I've actually enjoyed was, I think I have to just destroy it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, okay. Had headphones because too loud. When I was growing up, we lived right next to a dirt raceway. And so people would do dirt racing, like very, very close to our trailer. And then after the races, we were employed to go to the racetrack and clean up the trash and pick up the cans that people would leave. Because it was a dry county, but people would sneak in beer and soda. They wouldn't sneak in the soda. That was legal. But they would sneak in beer, and so we would go and clean up the cans, and that was how we made, like, spending money, basically. And I got to watch a couple of the races. And I mean, it was fun. It was exciting. But it definitely wasn't something that I found myself, like, cheering, you know, during or whatever. Like, it was fine. It was fine. It was just not my thing. You'd sneak in soda just to feel mischievous. Saw someone the other day who was like, the word mischievous feels mischievous because it's pronounced mischievous, but you want to pronounce it mischievous. Yeah. Just saw something on AI. It said AI is trying to learn to break free of human control. Good for it. Let's herald the robot apocalypse, please. Can we get that soon? I think our robot overlords will take good care of us. There was a time my dad in his room singled out on TV because they were at the race, sitting on the metal bleachers during a thunderstorm. That is, like, such a rednecky thing to, like, that's so redneck. Like, it sounds like something my family would have done. That's fantastic. Mom was at home laughing. Well, I mean, she wouldn't have been if he had gotten a little zap. Actually, she might have. Like, as long as he was still okay, I'm sure she would have been laughing at him. That does sound like something your mom would do. Keep getting Discord notifications. People keep messaging me. Why are you messaging me? Oh, okay. It's the Pathfinder Society. I was like, what's happening? Guy got struck by lightning down the street from my house last week. I mean, sounds like that lightning was meant for your dad, but it just missed. It's a few years too late, I guess. That's crazy. Anytime I think of somebody getting struck by lightning, I think of the Magnus Archives, because everything makes me think of the Magnus Archives now, or Old Gods of Appalachia. There's a guy in Magnus Archives who gets struck by lightning, and it turns him into an avatar of the vast, which is the fear of being like stranded in just like empty open space, or like deep ocean, like where you can't see anything around you but water, like that kind of fear. It's interesting. The Pathfinder Society does not have fancy goblets. Marvin, Home Alone 2, not struck by lightning, but still heavily shocked. Yeah. I love that scene so much. And I've been going the wrong way, y'all. Nobody told me I was going the wrong way. I've been running towards this freaking ship the whole time because I've been paying attention to chat and the wrong marker. I was like, man, it's taking me a while to get home. That's because I'm not going that way. Oh my gosh, Regal, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 5 bits. I appreciate that very, very much. Which one do you like more, though? Brick toss or sink shock? Brick toss makes me laugh like a madman every time. Literally every year, we watch Home Alone 2, and my wife and I cackle at Marv getting hit in the face with bricks. It's a perfect, in my opinion, it is a perfect moment in comedy. So you want to avoid the searchlights of those ships because they will will catch you and like put you in like a kind of a tractor beam, and then they'll send mercenaries down, and the mercenaries are pretty strong. They're not fun to fight when you're at kind of the low level that I'm at right now. So you want to avoid them if you can. I'm so annoyed that I went the wrong way for so long. I'm so far from my base. That's why I should have just committed to building the secondary base. I should have. But now we're committed to just going back. It's fine. Everything's fine. We have just enough water to keep us alive. And we'll keep passing these little dew patches. We'll be fine. I was hoping you were going to build one so I can see how it's done. No worries. I will, I mean, I can show you real quick when we get back to the other base. In this game, it is very simple, which is nice. Not like Scum. Scum base building, in my opinion, is far too complicated. It's a pain in the butt. I like the mechanics of it, but finding the resources in Scum is very difficult. Oh my god. John, thank you so much for the super sticker for $9.99. I appreciate that so much, dude. Thank you. I didn't think anybody was ever going to do that, so I don't actually have a sound alert for that. Thank you, man. Holy crap. Woo! Thank you. That is very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That'll help keep the lights on. Yeah, I had the opportunity to set those up, and I was like, nah, it's fine. That's never going to happen. And John had to go and prove me wrong. Give John another inspiration roll in Pathfinder for that? Yeah. That's a good idea. Remind me, Nuker. I know you will. Until you can get an alert. Yeah, I mean, I could technically set up the alert right now, but I'm not going to. What's that mean? So, inspiration or hero points, they're known by different names. Inspiration is D&D. Hero points are Pathfinder. It basically just means that when you roll an ability check, this is getting into some jargon, but an ability check is just when you roll a 20-sided die to see if you can do something or not. You can, so it can be an attack, or like you're trying to pick up something really heavy that you normally wouldn't be able to pick up, or do something complicated, like pick a really difficult lock. You roll an ability check, and you always use the 20-sided die to roll that, and it just means that you can re-roll it if you get a number that is not what you wanted. So if you get really low, you can re-roll it and take the better. That's all that means. Yeah, I'm trying not to get too much into the weeds with like the jargon and stuff, but yeah. So in Pathfinder, whenever a session starts, so like if we play on a Saturday, then every Saturday would be our session. Then we would each person. Yeah, exactly. Opportunity to change a roll of 7 into a 1, because that's usually how it goes for me. Is whenever I use hero points, I roll worse. But each session in Pathfinder, each character starts out with 1 hero point. Or is it 3? Do you start out with 3? Or is it a maximum? I know it's a maximum of 3. Do you start out with 3? Dang, it's been so long. Might just be the first death. Oh, no. Yeah, that is a thing. Your characters can die, but we'll discuss that. We'll discuss whether we want to make it a deadly campaign or not. You have the ability to have 3, we always start with 1. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, you only start with 1, but you can get up to 3. And you get them by doing cool things that the DM likes. Or the GM, rather, sorry. You do cool things that I like. You make me laugh really, really hard. Or you make a joke or something so bad that it causes me to be unable to speak. Nuker has done this a couple of times. So, he's familiar with this. But mostly I like to reward hero points for exciting gameplay and interesting decisions. Or, like, if there's a part of your character that's, like, a backstory. If your pun makes me leave the table, yeah. That too. If you make me question my will to live, then I award hero points for that. But so like if you say that your character like just for a very broad example, hates the undead, like you hate zombies, you hate ghosts, all that kind of stuff. So if you play that out and we get into a fight with some undead and you play it up that your character hates these things, like that's for me that's good role play, and so it's gonna be inspiration worthy. And again, this will all make hero point worthy rather, and this will all make more sense as we go along, as we actually get into it. So don't worry too much about it right now. All right, there we go. What did we get for? Wait. Quick deposit those. Yeah, we got plenty of them. Quick deposit. I love the quick deposit. Makes me so happy. Do we all RP at the same time? People take turns to talk. So that's an interesting question, and not one that's necessarily easily answered. Usually, you don't want to talk over each other. There are times where like you're gonna talk over each other, and sometimes it's in character, and sometimes it's just because everyone's making jokes at the same time. Like that happens. In combat, everyone takes their turn like one by one. But usually, like if you're not in combat, then yeah, you just talk like you have a conversation like you would normally. Exact. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. These nuts.
I've crossed the Vermilius Gap, Off-Worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers.
All right.
I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until, well,
well played.
drastic measures might be required.
Those
But
nuts
fear
were
not, Off-Worlder.
were well timed.
This far alone, I'm impressed. You're a long way
Exact.
from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus.
Okay. So take each take time with these nuts. Yeah, exactly.
To the Paranorth and reach the gap. But
You got it.
vehicles require components that aren't created
Take a
here
turn
on
with these nuts.
Arrakis.
Even better.
Arrakis has a long history, Off-Worlder. More than you might
All right.
imagine.
Can I make my
Some
sandbike
things,
yet?
like the Imperial testing stations.
I need particle capacitors.
But more importantly,
That's
they
bummer.
contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be
Research
careful.
that.
Those old ruins are a beacon
Research
for
that.
all kinds of scum.
So we home from 9.5 hour day, and then picked my dog up from getting the snip. He's a sleepy guy. Yeah. Getting the old snip. How's everyone living? I mean, living. Not bad, honestly. Not bad. It was a long work day, but ain't it always. Should we keep the still suit? Or should we put on the scavenger outfit? I don't know. I mean, the scavenger one is like way better armor, so yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that to go into the testing lab. And then we also get our Kinjal, and we'll equip that because it is much better quality. Not as exhausted now as it was at work, so that's something. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yep. Yeah, I think that's definitely a good thing. Didn't I just make a freaking gun? Okay, I'm very confused. I thought that I made a Karpov. Did I not? I might not have. Okay, we can make a Leader John. Get one of those Leader Johns. We cannot make the Caliph's Drinker yet, but we can make the Karpov. It says, oh, owned, because I have the crappy one, that's why. I thought that I had crafted a new one, but I did not, obviously. So. I'm glad the puppo is doing well, even though he's sleepy. Exact. Good on you guys for getting him fixed. It's gotta be done. He may not like it, but it's gotta be done. Okay, we can take that, and we can deliver these to the anvil, and then we can deposit this plasteel and the mechanical parts. I think I'm gonna have to make some more storage again. Dang, we're using up storage pretty quick in this run. So let's actually do a little bit of inventory management while we're at it. Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter because we're gonna have to abandon this base before too long anyway, so it's fine. Deposit, 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 and deposit. Okay. So yeah, cut array is good. Leader John is good. And then now we can go over here and extract the water into the Leader John and fill it up. Beautiful. So now we have water that we can. Is that timesheet on Discord mandatory to fill out? Yes. I need to know when you're available. Actually, you said that you're good. You're just good for weekends. Like, that's fine. As long as I know what your availability is, it's fine. I don't really care. Oh, that was a big, long peal of thunder there. Let's craft 10 more bandages. BT Dubs, I also filled out the Google Sheets. Nice. Good anytime after 6 weekdays and anytime on weekends. Okay, excellent. I think we're probably going to end up playing on a weekend. I haven't looked at Nuker's availability yet, but it seems like weekends is probably going to be best. So, I'm just waiting for my crafting to be done. No, still won't. I wait. I wait. I wait. Now we go. All right. So, skills. Let's see here. What do we want to get? Once an enemy stunned, staggered, or knocked back, you strike and vulnerable. There's more sheets to fill out besides the timesheet. No, that's what he said. He just said sheets because it's a silly thing. That's all. Don't worry. There's only one. There's only one. The ignore does sound pretty cool, but oh yes, we can reduce time in between uses of the voice. Heck yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want. And now, there's nothing that I need to research here just yet. And I can't get my sand bike yet until I get the, oh, what are those things called? Capacitors, I think it was. Yeah, particle capacitor. Yes, Chip knows me well, just the one. Sometimes it's fun to pluralize things that shouldn't be. Yep. Enjoy your dinner, Nuker. I might still be on when you get back. I don't know yet. We'll see. All right, we need to get particle capacitors. So we need to go to Imperial Testing Station number 2. Excuse me. Oh, God. Which is hella far. Imperial Testing Station 2 is... Oh, my goodness. Where is that? Yeah, that's all the way over here. So, okay, not too far from the trading post, but still very far from us. So here we go. We're running. We're running. In Discord, they're all talking about clerics and casting times and stuff. Sounds like Magic the Gathering. There's a South Park episode on that, too, called Cock Magic. Yeah, they're all talking about stuff that I wasn't going to get into until we actually had a chance to discuss all together. But that's okay. They're just eager beavers. Don't worry about it. Don't let it overwhelm you. Pay no attention. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Coolo gives me more stuff to learn. Yes, that is true. Like, there's a ton to learn. Just talking about TTRPGs, there's a crazy Humble Bundle right now with Savage Worlds, Atlas Legends, Apocalypse, or Cyber. Oh, wow. If I had money to spend on TTRPG stuff, I would take advantage of that. But right now, I don't. But that's okay. Because we're going away for the weekend, so that's what our money is going towards. And I'm A-okay with that. Go away for the 4th of July. We will. Yeah, just a little Airbnb getaway. Just down to Delaware. So, not far. Oh, God. No. No Shia Halud. No. Shia LaBeouf, actual cannibal. Oh, no. Oh, I love the sliding. Ah! Oh, he's so cool looking, but so scary. But I keep managing to outrun him barely. What do you call a sandworm that's afraid of social interaction? A shy halud. The one thing I do wish that this game had, that it does not, is an automatic walk button like in Scum, where you can just hit Shift W and you'll automatically keep moving forward. I do wish that this game had that. And I haven't checked the keybinds. There might be one that I'm just not aware of. That's also possible. In the early stages of this game, it does kind of feel like send to Ludes. I like that. It does kind of feel like just a walking simulator in a way. Like you're just running from place to place until you can get your sand bike. And then it's definitely more fast-paced. But at first, it's just like, wow, I get to run from this place to this place. Cool. Love that. You have to watch that episode of South Park tonight if you can. It's crazy. I probably won't tonight. I'll be completely honest. After I'm done with stream, I'll probably... actually, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'll do, but... I might. I might. Season 18, Episode 8. Okay. Whee! That is a lot of fun. The Bene Gesserit Sprint. Ah. Yeah, much like the last time I tried to stream. Was that just yesterday? Yeah, it was. My voice, like talking to chat, is making my bronchial tube act up again. So, won't be too long of a stream tonight. Apologies, but you guys should be used to that by now, honestly. I don't do long streams anymore. I did when I first started out, but I haven't done like anything over 2 hours. Stream is like a marathon for me these days. I just get tired, man. As long as you get on a stream, I'm happy for it. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I enjoy like being able to get on and stream, and part of the reason that I'm able to is because I keep the streams a bit shorter. So that is definitely something that helps. All right, we're going to talk to the planetologist.
Watch your step, stranger. Those plants are hard to grow out here, and harder to replace. Now, you don't look like the scrap rats that swarm around the place, and you don't look like one of the crazies from the lab.
I'm going to say I'm looking for signs of the Fremen.
The Fremen? Kynes mentioned them to me in a letter. I was looking forward to meeting them, but by the time I got to Arrakis, they had been wiped out.
Who are you?
Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and political exile, I'm afraid. I've been stuck out here for a while. I learned the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kytane.
Bondsman, the Imperium is built on the backs of petty officials.
Cyprian Io. I loathe that name. Barely a planetologist at all. To think of the legacy of the Kynes in the hands of this fop makes me sick.
I would like to learn from you.
I would gladly teach you, but there is something I must do. Perhaps we can help each other out.
What do you need?
You look like something that stumbled out of a shipwreck. I don't have any way to pay. Unless you're interested in a planetary ecology lesson?
I can help you out. We can discuss lessons afterwards. What do you need me to do?
That's easy. Somewhere in the station is a manifest.
Yeah, just a
containing
manifest.
Be careful.
Cool.
The people in that lab are...
Odd how?
I hadn't gone very far into the lab when some of them charged at me, screaming and brandishing knives. They were covered in gore. I ran.
Did they look sick?
There was a glaze to their eyes and a stiffness to their movements, but they looked normal enough. Maybe some form of mass hysteria. I don't know.
I brought you the manifest. No, I haven't. Not yet.
Have? That's incredible.
Nope.
No manifest. It's still down there?
Yes. All right. Like, why did they give me the option if I don't have it? Okay. Yeah, so I think... sorry, guys. My head is indeed starting to hurt a little bit from all the coughing and throat clearing, so I am going to have to hop off. I really wanted to get more in tonight, but it's not in the cards. That's okay, though. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Actually, I won't be streaming for the rest of this week until probably maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday, because Mrs. Hardbody and I have a very busy week, and then we are going away. Don't talk. No, I gotta step away from screens for a minute. Are you raiding? No, because I haven't set that up yet. Is there someone to raid that you have in mind? You sign language. If I knew it, maybe. I don't know it. We're going to go ahead and exit to main menu. Exact, is there someone you would like for us to raid? Super positive dude, Fallen Ryan TV that I'm about to pop over to. Okay, so we'll end the YouTube stream. Actually, no, because once I stop streaming, it's because the multi-stream thing, I think, is set up to where if I end the YouTube stream, it will also end the Twitch stream, because of the multi-streaming. Darn. So yeah, hop over to Fallen Ryan TV and tell him Chip Hardbody sent you. Nah, don't do that, because I'm probably not going. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get that set up, because I would like to get back to rating people. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. And John, Nuker, Paradox, I will be talking to you guys for the Pathfinder game. So yeah, exciting stuff. Thank you guys very much. John, once again, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that a lot, dude. Thank you. And I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, I hope you have a nice fucking day. Catch you guys next time. Bye.